I mean, with one of my off fighters too.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. The Jit.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina.
So they stare into... And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice counter shot. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with it.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. They figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Good counter punching. Missing with the left hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, you know what, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come on, though, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
And there's the bell for round 2. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Beautiful counter shot. There's a counter shot. Get out of the way of that right hook. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. Missing with that right hook. That hook was off target. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an eternity. There's the bell to start round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and putt until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. You'd like to see more jabs. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, this is the time that Here we go to the 4th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That big hook doesn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just misses with that left uppercut. Punch, counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. From this moment forward, on to the 5th we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot. just make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. You gotta like... Whoa, wait a minute! Tyson Fury just got rocked! Do you believe this? Down goes Fury! So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this one. Hold that thought! Joe Frazier is in trouble. Let's talk about Fury now. There's the bell for round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Beautiful counter shot. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Beautiful counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Good right hand. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Catch and shoot. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Counter punch right up the middle. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second.
Here we go. It's round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Incredible work rate. How about that time counter shot? Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. How about that time counter shot? A perfect counter lands. We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
And this fight is over. Are you okay? You heard that right, lady. These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Vitaly Klitschko, 6'7" tall and 248 pounds. And he'll be facing Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko, 201 centimeters tall, weighing in at 113 kilos with a reach of 203 centimeters.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Here comes Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko. He's a heavyweight, all right. Just look at this specimen fighting out of Ukraine. Vitaly Klitschko. You're looking at one half of the Klitschko.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine, with 41 knockouts in his 45 career wins, here is the hard-hitting two-time heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine, and 41 knockouts in his 45 career wins, here is the two-time heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Iron Fist, introducing Vitaly Klitschko.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Got him with a left jab. jab just misses. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Todd? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Didn't land that jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. We'll keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, just get your breath back.
Just think back together.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That jab was blocked. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Nice counter punch right up the middle. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Klitschko is dazed. That was the moment.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice job, block. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, down goes Klitschko. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Even I've got to see.
What a huge momentum. On to the third. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Shot. Defense is not an option for these two. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Counter punches. Whoa, we haven't seen Klitschko in this kind of trouble before. believe this? Klitschko is down. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow-mo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe-for-toe, or do they play defense here?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Great work, great work. I love that. I love that. Jab slick.
Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
In the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him...
Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping around. That was a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take...
Together, and go out there and put it back on him this round.
He's hurt, he's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and ride it out.
He's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out.
Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Stop him in his tracks.
Still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Here we go to the fourth round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Klitschko is dazed. Klitschko is on the canvas. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. It's not over till it's over. There's the bell to start round 5. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Oh, Klitschko just got rocked. No, we don't. And wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
That left hook missed. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just...
Oh, my God. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come to me.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Whoa, we haven't seen Klitschko in this kind of trouble before. Klitschko couldn't take anymore. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
I need to see...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, continue.
His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
You're smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round. And
Nice round, good round. I like that, I'm happy. Relax now, I don't...
switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you.
Well, you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Interest, you're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay
Back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change too much. Back.
Let's start the 6. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Whoa, wait! Klitschko is on the canvas! Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite-level stuff here.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be... Oh, right there! Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. So it's Plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up.
Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Here comes round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick.
Let's watch that again and replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's still in the fight.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
And this with that jab. We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. He's been knocked. And there's the bell for round 8. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go, because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
He didn't take that jab well at all. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
A shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. The judges have spoken. I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the one and only Brooklyn Hall. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. Riddick Bowe, 6'5". Riddick. Here. Not too many seats. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Got him. That big hook doesn't land. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
Walk in. You cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place. They will spot it.
Counter shot lands. Tough to be a judge of this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Just missed with that hook. One punch could change everything in this battle. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get your mind on the job. Get back.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Stay focused.
Sean, get this boxing back together. You've been coasting.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
And he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that.
Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
Back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
You were thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power.
Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
Think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Keep smart. Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change too much.
Here's the bell for round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Beautiful counter shot. How about that time counter shot? For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
No rest for the weary. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
Good counter punching. This fight has a real good flow to it. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Bo in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Back behind your jab basics, just get your rhythm back, and then we go and
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
let's go out there, let's reset, forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win this next round. Have you got
It's beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there.
this round? You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
And there's the bell for round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch. Which fighter will say no mas? And forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. And a round that seemed like he...
Get your mind back on the...
Back at it in round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter shot lands. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. You'd like to see more jabs. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Beautiful counter punch. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Quick punch scores. Caution being thrown to the wind. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different. And there's the bell for round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. People talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Blocked the left there. No rest for the weary. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Feel good. Good work out there.
Stepping round. I need you to switch back on.
I'm missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't win it back into the fight.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
You again. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the difference.
You've let him back into it. Don't worry about that round.
The end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
There's the bell to start round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
There's a counter shot. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. holding nothing back here in the round. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. Well, there was no doubt. And there's the bell for round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nobody home with that hook. These two were made for each other. Oh, and a shot from the heavens sends him to the canvas. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about pitch scoring that round 8, and we're off again. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not...
What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
That...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're okay.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage. Just hold it right there. And the big fella stumbling backwards. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Well, it's go back to...